Hi, welcome to NYP Music Theory. In this video, I will walk through papers 5B and 5C 2021, section 4, intervals. Before we start, let's take a look of these 3 points for identifying intervals. Number 1 is to count the number of letter names from the stave. Number 2, count the number of semitones from the keyboard. Remember, the first note doesn't count. And thirdly, refer to the interval table for the quality or type of the interval. For example, if there are 2 semitones, we will understand that the type is a major second. If there are 6 semitones, it can be augmented fourth or diminished fifth. It depends on the number of letter names. It will be also good to draw out a keyboard so that you can count it easily. Or you can put this keyboard in your mind. Let's get started. Paper 5B, Section 4, Intervals, 4.1. A. The first note is G in the bass clef. The second note is F. So our first step is to calculate the number of letter names, starting from G. 1, 3, 5, 7. So it is a 7 degree. So at this moment, we can opt out the first and the second answer. Would it be major 7th or minor 7th? We assume the first note as the tonic. And if it is a G major, the F should have F sharp. But right now, there's no F sharp. That means 1 semitone lower. So if we calculate the number of semitones here are 10 semitones. So it becomes a minor 7. B. The first note is a C sharp, and the second note is a G. Immediately, we can find that it is more than an octave, so it must be a compound. From C to G is a fifth, so we opt out the first answer. C to G, we can take the C as the tonic. If C goes to G is a fifth, or we may count the number of semitones. C to G is 7 semitones. But if we put back the C sharp here, it will be 1 semitone less. So that means this is a tritone, or we call it a diminished fifth. So here we got an answer, diminished fifth, and it is compound. So second will be correct. C. The first note is A. The second note is C. But remember to refer to the key signature. This is a C sharp. From A to C sharp, we have 3 letter names. That means a third. But will it be minor, diminished, major, or augmented? We count the number of semitones. There are 4 semitones here. 4 semitones is major third. 4.2. Circle the type of each interval. Again, we write the letter name below. It's a G. And this one is a D. G to D is a fifth. Fifth is either perfect or diminished or augmented, so it won't be major or minor. Let's count from G to D. G to D are altogether 7 semitones, so it's a perfect. B. This is E flat. Remember to check the key signature. E flat. E flat goes up 4 letter names, so it is a 4. Goes to A natural. It's a 4. So 4, again, it won't be major nor minor. Let's check the number of semitones. There are altogether 6 semitones. It will be augmented fourth. C. The first note is a C sharp. Second note is an A. From C sharp to A is a 6 degree, 6 letter names. From C to A is normally a major 6. That is 9 semitones. But now the C is sharpened. That means the interval is smaller. So 8 semitones, it's minor 6. 4.3. Write notes to form the named intervals. Your note should be higher than the given note. A. Minor second. We can immediately write the second above. Will it be a minor second? We check the number of semitone. Minor second has 1 semitone. So from B sharp, we have to go to C sharp to get a minor second. B. Perfect fourth. We count 4 letter names. That is a B. And see whether it's perfect fourth or not. From F sharp to B, there are 5 semitones. So it's a perfect fourth. Major ninth. This is more than an octave. First of all, we minus 7 to get a simple interval. That is equal to 2. That is a second. So where is major second? This is an F sharp. F sharp to G sharp. It's a major second. As we count, major second has 2 semitones. After we decide the G sharp here, we move up an octave to get the major ninth. D. Diminished 7. This is a D. We can check an octave and then go down 1 step. It will be a 7. 7 letter names. D, F, A, C. Will it be diminished or major or minor? Let's calculate the number of semitones. We need to make a C flat to get the diminished 7. For major 7, we will have 11 semitones. Then minor 7, 10 semitones. Diminished 7 will be 9 semitones. This is paper 5C 4.1. A. The first note is B flat. The second note is F sharp. From B flat to F sharp, we count the number of letter names B, D, F. It should be a 5. From B flat to F, it's a perfect fifth. That is 7 semitones. Now, this F is sharpened. That means it is augmented. And since this interval is more than an octave, so we can find that compound augmented fifth is the answer. B. The first note is a D. Second note is F flat. If we calculate from D to F, this is a third. D to F is a minor third, which is 3 semitones apart. But now this top note is flattened. That means smaller than minor third. So it will be a diminished third. C. This is A flat. The next note is F. A flat to F, here are 6 letter names. From A flat to F, it's a major 6. We can calculate there are 9 semitones. Major 6. 4.2. Circle the type of each interval. A. The first note is an F. The second note is G flat. And it is more than an octave, so it is compound interval. We put this G flat down and calculate from F to G is a second. F to G flat, just one semitone, so it's a minor interval. B. The first note is an E, and second note is A sharp. Remember to check with the accidentals here. A sharp. E to A, there are 4 letter names, so the number of interval is 4. But let's check. From E to A sharp, there are 6 semitones. 6 semitones is augmented fourth. C. This is E to E, an octave. Octave is always perfect. 4.3. Write notes to form the named intervals. Your note should be higher than the given note. A. The first note is a G flat. Compound diminished fourth. Let's do a simple diminished fourth first. From G, we calculate the number of letter names. It should be a C here. From G flat to C, let's calculate the number of semitones. There are 6 semitones. That means this is augmented. So we need to make a C flat to make it a perfect, and then another flat to make it diminish. So it should be a C double flat. Now we move up an octave to get the compound. So write a C on top, and we have to make 2 flats here. Double flat. B, minor 6. The first note is B flat. Then we count a degree of 6, 6 letter name, that is G. Let's calculate the number of semitones. Minus 6, 8 semitones. So here should be a G flat to get the minus 6. C. This is an F, major 10th. That means it is more than an octave. So we minus 7, it equals to 3. That is a third on top of this F. F to A, we can calculate the number of semitones. F to A, there are 4 semitones. So A is correct. And then we move up an octave here. So A is the correct answer, major 10th. The last one, D, augmented 7. We can start from an octave and move down 1 step to get the 7th. So here is a 7. From C to B, there are 11 semitones, so it is a major 7. We have to change it to augmented, so make this one larger, put a sharp here. All right, we are done.